Okay. Let's get going. That should be on. There we go. And this should be... yes. Okay. Actually, let's do it this the other way, because I remember better when I do it that way. For some reason. So loud. There's gotta be a way to normalize... the volume of that, so that way it doesn't get as loud. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know how to do that. I'll figure that out later, though. So, I made a character for Tentis's game. Ixpinora, and it's a tiny awakened ferret. And I picked Sorcerer for him. Go watch the writing episode if you want to, oh, maybe I should try doing one of those tag things. Go watch the writing episode if you want to know the, background of the character. Still need to finish that. I actually plan to, like, when I finish writing it, do a reading. That might be a YouTube exclusive thing. I might not actually stream that. It'd be an interesting idea. I should definitely start doing some of that, because things specifically designed for YouTube are more likely to go, well, viral. I know I shouldn't say, like, be trying to find things to go viral, but honestly... long-form content is hard to get people interested in. You generally have to do something really interesting, or do really nicely cut edits to some degree. It's, yeah. But I plan to eventually take steps. I don't want to do... like, there's plenty of shady steps you can take. Such as, you know, like, doing those paid things. Fun fact, though, those don't work anymore. Twitch actually can tell when those things are going on now. And, like, it's not won't give you credit. But it knows, supposedly. Should probably go over and get equipment. Something I've actually realized is kind of a problem, and actually I can show this off. You can get equipment. Oh, that's player core. Where's Gym core? Did I not open? I did not open. Hold on. There we go. Because as far as treasure goes, as far as I'm aware, items of power, worn items, I think. Yeah. There are things that can give you bonuses to spell attack rolls. Are these Apex items? No, they shouldn't be, because they include Aeon Stones. Oh, what are these? Is it? Resistance, elocution. It should be around here somewhere. No. I should have picked this up as an item. I'm only 50 GP. But I think, this fragment doesn't. Yeah, these aren't doing. Basically, I know I've seen a way to add to spell attack rolls, but there's no way to add to spell DCs, which feels very problematic to me. Because saves can be added to, but it was like a wand or something. I know I'm thinking of, no. Staff? No. Oh, maybe it's health items. Maybe that's why. Macros and colors, no. Blade of distant letter, oh, you know. Stones, or any silver book, no. Spacious pouch, yes. Any tool. I could have sworn I saw something. I thought there was a way to increase your spell attacks, but not your spell DCs. Maybe you just can't increase either. Or maybe it was in Player Core 2. I know that has some treasure. Oh, yeah, the talismans. No, trappings of power, yeah. Let's look at... Yeah, worn items is probably where it is. Alchemist goggles, Berserker cloak, Gustus, Helm of Zeal. Your pen and drop of blood from the single pen is sorcerer bloodline. Which shows that bloodline can invest in the enemy. +2 bonus both your bloodline skills. Is there not a way? Because again, you can add to AC, you can add to... Hold on. Nethys. 2E. Equipment. Spell attack. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything in that sense. Nope. Unfortunate. Sorry, I was doing a lot of skimming, so I didn't want to. This again, it's like a worn item. Dusty Rose. I don't think Aeon Stones do it. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there isn't a way to... increase your spell attacks and DCs and stuff. I think there's a way to do spell attacks but not DCs, and I might just be completely forgetting what it is. So I need to look at staffs. I might want to switch out my Staff of Fire for one of the other elements. Because the Staff of Fire is in the GM core, but the other 3 level 3 staffs are Spout, Gray Water, and Hydraulic Push. Bludgeoning. Gray Water is nice. Bludgeoning and Pushback. Honestly, I could see my character wanting that. Or using that. Disperses fog mist, blows objects like blow more or less. Round and pushes larger objects. Larger, smaller creatures in the area must attempt a fortitude save. Large or small creatures that later move into the gust must attempt entering. Creature can't move against the wind. Creature is knocked prone if it was flying. It's the effect of a critical failure instead. Yeah, bludgeoning damage. And the Staff of Earth, which it only has 2 spells. It's actually not great. Honestly, if I were to pick one, Staff of Air would honestly be. Staff of Fire, though, is nice. It's much more of the attack one, and my character doesn't have any attacks, so having 2 attacks is probably a good idea. I mean, I have Force Barrage and I think like Telekinetic Slam or like Telekinetic Object or something. You throw a Telekinetic Object. Hold on, I just remembered I need to check on something. There we go. Okay. I think I made a mistake with my YouTube video, because normally I can upload stuff ahead of time. And I think I made the mistake of not rendering it properly for YouTube. I might have clicked a different rendering option on accident. And so I couldn't do certain things in the YouTube screen until it was completely uploaded. Hopefully it still works out. Hopefully there's no issues. It should be fine. I don't have to check and watch it. I should check and watch it. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that's fun. The other thing I need to do, actually, let's open up Roll20 so I can get the bits for my character that I did on Roll20. I did the items on Roll20. What an easier way to say is I did the items at work where I didn't have access to the local storage of Foundry. My AC is 17. So trash. So we're here for now. Make sure. So I think I changed some stuff, but not like a ton. Double check my. Yeah, because I know I got rid of. I think I already. Yeah. Acrobatics? Arcana, which I should be an expert because I'm level 3. Crafting, I picked right. I actually changed something to crafting. then I did Deception, Diplomacy, Performance, Society, and Stealth. And Academic Lore. Cool. Feats. We will go for... Go through and make sure I got all these correct. Awaken Formed, Awaken Mind. I didn't add Animal Attack because that's just was I added the attack. Yeah, I mean those should all be correct. What I did change, I think, was some skill feats. I still had Assurance, Steady Balance, and instead of Feather Step, I did Alchemical Crafting. And then I have Impressive Performance. And then I did Tap into Blood for... yeah. Okay. That's all good. I really don't need Society. I don't need Biography. Don't need Effects because I'm not doing that. Crafting, I actually will want... Okay. Is there a... recipe? No. Formula. You have this. Actually, here's where that goes. Oh. I see, okay. Formula book can go over here. I do have that. Actually, I also have... So let me go through my items. I do have a number. Staff of Fire. Base. Spacious Pouch Type 1. Which... I have it medium. Wait. Yes. Right? Yeah, because medium and small are the same. Okay. And that is on purpose, so I can hold a bunch more stuff. Right? I might need to actually edit this. Because in theory, 1/4 medium person should hold more bulk for me. So I might need to edit that in a second. Oh yeah, that means it's warm. Okay. Pet collar. Formula book can go in here. So it is listed as a tiny version, and which is a light. Formula book, I'm guessing, is normally light. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to increase this. Because even though I did it as medium, it didn't increase, which honestly makes sense. So because of the way it works, I did a medium one, which increases the bulk of this, but also means it can hold a medium amount of bulk. Pet leash? Yeah, pet leash. And then I had a few potions. Oh yeah. Consumed Ion Stone, which will be worn. I mean, I'm not going to invest in it. It doesn't do anything. And then I did Magic Wand. Of... Oops. I wonder how that shows up, actually. I should have had a thing for that. Quick sort. The quick sort spell. I could add like a tag thing, but there's not really a point. Actually. Single spell, this particular wand contains quick. Keep spelling that. Sort at first rank. There we go. It's probably the easiest way to do that. Curious though, how do I... Huh. How do I... Can I insert a link? How do I do this? I know there's a way to do this. If I come over here, the spells... Quick sort. Ah. No, because that doesn't cast it. And that's actually fine. I'll just add it to my spell list, but that's a good way to indicate it. Good to know that I can do that, actually. That was a good test. I didn't mean to close that. Okay. Here do you. What else do I have? I hate when that happens. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Alchemist's Lab, which needs to come in here. It also needs to be medium. Yeah, which doubles the weight for me. And that's why, yeah, so it definitely doesn't increase pouch, but at least it gives it. Also, I've learned using items that are bigger than you do require you to take like an extra action or something, so I definitely don't want to use this in combat. I'm actually curious, is there like a bandolier? Bandolier consists of 2 wooden disconnectors and stringless and bandolier can move. No? Oh, bandolier. Reload time. Nope. One-handed crossbow firearms. Maybe there's like a scroll belt. That's cool. Oh. Oh, okay. So you must take the belt off. That's not what I'm looking for. Retrieval belt? Hmm. Oh. Greater is 1 bulk or less? They're all say 1 bulk or less. Oh, what's the difference for greater ones? Oh, 10 items. Oh, okay. It's the number of items. Yeah. I might want these eventually. Obviously, even the lowest one is level 7, so probably not going to get that anytime soon, but that's the kind of thing I was thinking of if I wanted to do some potions and stuff. So my character is going to do alchemical crafting. Depends on how much time we have, but okay. Adventures pack. I'm going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is move all these in here, because what I did is I bought all of these separately, I think. Did I do the chalk? No, I didn't do the chalk. I did do the flint and steel, water skin, rope. How many rations did I get? I only got 2 weeks of rations. Oh wait, yeah, they come with 2 weeks of rations. That's why I got 2 weeks. I did less torches. I did 3 torches. And I did do a bedroll. And soap. Trash? Yes. Trash? Yes. Repair toolkit. I'll just move everything else later. Alchemist's toolkit. Unskin rope, torch writing set. Impressions. Oh, pup tent. Yeah. I did get one sized for me. Cookware. This one was a medium size. I got the formula book already. Merchant scale. And okay. Technically medium, but it still has a bulk of... Funny enough, it shouldn't have any bulk. Even as... I mean, it technically does, but... Oh well. Oh, wait, we got people talking. Hold on. Thought I deleted you. Maybe I had a second one. Remove. Yes. Okay. With everything? Oh, one more thing. I just realized. Fine clothing. Oh, no, that will be one. Oh, that's the other things I got. Hold on. B. Lesser. Dark Vision Elixir. Which I picked up. 2 of. I used my... some of my stuff to create items. I didn't do the half that they should. I should talk to my GM about that. Minor. And I did how many of those? 4. Now, the one thing I'm curious about, I'm probably going to keep those at the same size, because in theory they should be very small. Actually, yeah, okay. Technically these should be medium. So my character was in theory selling these. So what's my bulk at? According to this, I'm encumbered. Honestly, these can go in here. Yeah, and this is why I was a little bit worried about this. I'll do that for now. Yeah. And that is my loadout. I'm actually curious. What's this? No, that's light armor. Is there a way to pay armor filters? Unarmored. Scroll robes. Here's what the inscribed trait is. Yeah, Explorer's Clothing is the standard. But, I'm actually curious. It was worn. Worn armor. No. Yeah, etched onto stuff makes sense. Anyway. And then my remaining money is... I still have to do formulas, but... my remaining money was 3 gold, 9 silver, and 3 copper. Let's do the formulas now. Smoke. Okay. Smoke ball lesser. Blow rod. Matchsticks. I don't know why it says quantity. Life minor elixir. Book thief brew. Oh, that's uncommon. I should ask if I'm allowed to have that. Antidote lesser. And then Cheetah elixir lesser. Dark vision lesser. Cat's eye elixir. And then did do 1 black adder venom. Why does he say quantity 4? Oh, for crafting. So I could, like, craft 4 or craft 3. That's good to know. I don't know what free crafting is. Those are my formulas. Oh, yeah, it's uncommon, so it's higher. I'll have to ask Tantus about that. Spells. So let's add... Do need a focus section. Arcane and Charisma. I'm going to look for you up top. Okay. I'm gonna call it innate, but really it's gonna be my staffs and stuff. I'm actually curious, hold on. I'm gonna delete that. If I go Staff of Fire, oh, it does just do this. But there doesn't seem to be a way to... Well, I guess you can here. What happens if I do it from here? No. That's for striking. Yeah, I guess I'll just do another section. And then add them here. Oh. That's actually a good way to consider it. Does mean the list will get a bit long, but... do need to add Ancestral Memories here. Ancestral Memories. Go. I'll just add them to my normal list. For now. I mean, currently I would have 4 and 3. Okay. Oh yeah, how does Sorcerer's Potency work? Is that always on, or just for certain things? Hold on. Book time. Breaker 2. Archetypes. Classes. Sorcerer. When you cast a spell from your spell slots that either deals damage or restores hit points, you gain a status bonus to that spell's damage or healing, equal to the spell's rank. This applies only to the initial damage or healing. Okay. So in general, it's always on. It should be clicked. And we'll just add some things. Okay. Spells. Ignore that and just go detect magic. Because I did the ancestry for that. For the bloodline. Telekinetic hand. Daze. So I needed some attack stuff. Telekinetic projectile. And bullhorn. And then I also get ignition from my staff. Move that up. Go down. There we go. Staff. Breathe fire. Oh, sorry. Quick sort. That should all be good. Fleet step. Force barrage. Pocket library. Illusory creature. Telekinetic maneuver. Oh, and dispel magic. Bloodline. Bloodline. Signature. And then illusory creature, I did a signature. Now, I've learned that this is a bit annoying. Let's do Force Barrage again. Because wait, is this new? It's 1d4 plus 1 for each above. it's +2. Yeah, they didn't do anything. Okay. Let's get rid of that. It wouldn't matter anyway, because I can't actually cast it heightened, because it's every 2 levels, I just realized, so... yeah. Cool. So that's my character so far. Sustain the spell and moves armpit space. Sustain a spell you can $5 per. Instead, since only attacks against I can damage it. AC 25. Means. Hands actions. Right, lesser cover. Against all attacks that pass through the hand. Concentrate. Greater cover. Interesting. All ranks. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, so because I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. As usual, I didn't open up my timer software. And start. Okay, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So let's continue this. So, the most important thing for leveling a character up to 20. Let's see where this ends up. I honestly think this pattern would be the best. We're not actually going to 20, by the way. That's where I would end up. But it's still a fun thing to think about. I'm not going to worry about some of these. Okay, I actually need to go over here and remember when sorcerers get skill increases. 3, which we had. 6, nope. 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, so every odd level. And let's go over to a core so I can check skills. I know, let's see here. 7th to get to master and 15th to get to... I just realized. Because Move you back to 3. Close you. Duplicate. I'm actually going to want to do another one. Should be up to like 13, which is, I think, what he said we might get up to. Actually, let me double check that. I think he wrote it down in this chat. Might have also just said it. To 8 to 13. Oh, want another one, which will be 8. The idea I now remember is he wasn't sure if he was going to go 2 levels per chunk or 1 level per chunk. Per, like, chapter, basically. Arc? Arc. So, 8. $13. Oh, good. It remembers the boosts. And 20. Actually, what am I doing? Delete. Yes. Delete. Yes. We'll do 8 first, and then copy that, and then go to 13, and then copy that, and then go to 20. So this is theoretically the max we're getting to, meaning I can get 1 master level skill. Where's proficiencies? So I still need 1 for 5 and 7. Diplomacy, I think we'll go to expert. And for 7, we're going to go master arcana. Feats. So we need class feats. So quick squeeze I did want at some point. Because I felt like it just fit a ferret. Steady balance and quick squeeze are basically ferret skills. Actually, what I should do, we're doing skill feats. Up to level, let's just do level 8. And we'll do skills, let's just glue them by skill. Acrobatics, quick squeeze. Steady balance, nimble crawl. Nah. I want teamwork. Oh yeah. That's a weirder one. Oh, yeah, that's like a pirate one. Oh, yeah, Kip Up would be not bad. Level 7. Let's look at Arcana ones. It's more deception. I mean, I get that arcane detect magic is a default spell, so Master, it's a 3-action activity. Hold on, let me look at Identify Magic real fast. I assume that is under skills, general skill actions, earn income, Identify Magic. This is a skill related to perfect tradition, magical tradition. You can attempt to identify a magical item located at ongoing effect. You can use a skill to attempt to identify magic as a tradition of a tradition that other than you in a higher DC. Including its name for an effect, what it does, when it means you're activating it for an item location, whether it's curse. Yeah, that's actually a good one. The quick identification, honestly, would probably worth picking up at 6. Lastly, I want something for my diplomacy. Evangelize. No, I'm good. Shameless request. You can downplay the concept or outrageousness of your requests. When you request something, you reduce. Oh, it requires a master, which I'm not. Any DC increases for making an outrageous request by 2. You roll critical failure, yeah. Fried, emotional, and spiritual care add frightened, stupefied, stunned. Those conditions you can reduce with treat condition. So I would need this first, which is a medic dedication. Okay, so yeah, I won't be able to get that. You can leverage your vow. Pathfinder dedication. Never mind. Half-truths. Make a request of a creature using deception. Oh, expert in deception and diplomacy. Ooh. Find your creature in both scenes of deception. And I can't do that. Bargain Hunter's not a bad one, but I don't think we're going to have that much downtime. Distracted my 3 pounds perception will saves for 1 minute. Full action. Skill, recurrent skill action to frame the retort. A success with the penalty is -2. Your equip is atrocious. You take the same penalty an enemy would take had you succeeded. The end effects after 1 minute. Now, let me remember what Impressive Performance does. Yeah, you can make an impression, and you can do it to a group. So that's why I have that. Maybe I should... 10 members of the audience. Just 20 for 1 hour performance. Okay, so this doesn't actually affect how many people I get. Cool. No cause for alarm is kind of neat. Discreet inquiry. Or encouraging words, you give an ally, quick pep talk. See, 20 stamina points recovered by... Wait, what? The ally has lost stamina points within the last round? What book is this from? Game Mastery Guide. No idea. Yeah, group impression is not really necessary. Because it does the same thing as impressive performance. Let's look at some other things, like maybe stealth. Maybe I can get something good for stealth. Roll snow, underbrush. Undetected by all non-allies in that type of terrain, you can sneak without attempting a stealth check as long as you have no more than... That could be worth it. I don't know what kind of terrain we do. I suspect rubble would be pretty common, same with underbrush. Given the fact that there's a lot of forests, and I assume we'll also be in cities periodically. Rainstalker. Oh yeah, that's the one I just looked at. Smuggler. Concealing items. Shadow Mark ain't bad. Master and Stealth. Yeah, there's also some other stuff. Swift Sneak would be good, but yeah, it's Master. Now let's look at crafting. Quick repair might be nice. Specialty crafting... no. Rune Lord dedication, okay. Yeah. These are probably going to be higher level stuff. How long does a fixed talisman normally take? 10 minutes? Only expert. Swordmaster. Spin downtime. I mean, that one would be terrible. What other skills do I have? Society. Deception. Succeed against unlocked position unlock where you appear to cast that spell instead. Strategy to that unlocker. You appear to cast that spell instead. So 6 can spell realize used magic item. Though those who later successfully identify the magic still can't determine the source of the source of the effect was a magic item. Okay. Sure. So that's just basically to use magic items and make it look like you're casting spells. Your curiosity using the lie action, target attitude towards you. Just one step, you succeeded at a diplomacy. It's not really necessary since I'm better at diplomacy. Now, fleeting conversion. Oh yeah, this is the one where I have to be expert in too. It almost might be worth it. Although, quick identification, that required... No, just trained. No, but I can use Arcana for any identification or any recall knowledge. I'm actually curious if there's a recall knowledge skill. Sure. You request a treasure trove of information, but not all of it comes from source. When you fail, but don't critically fail, a recall knowledge check using any skill, you learn the correct answer and an erroneous answer. If you don't have any... Yeah, okay, this is probably more what I should have been looking for. You know bonus facts off the top of your head. Choose a skill you're an expert in that has the recall knowledge action, and for which you have the assurance feat. Oh, I do have the assurance feat. Recall knowledge action. Right. Oh yeah, no, I need this one. Automatic knowledge. Yeah. That's occultism. Automatic knowledge is at 2 feet. The one I was looking for was short identification. No, okay, wait. Let me check some things. This allows me to recall knowledge as a free action. You know basic feats off the top of your head. Choose a skill you're expert in that has the recall knowledge action, and for which you have the assurance feat. Use the recall knowledge action with that skill as a free action once per round. If you do, you must use assurance on the skill check. Got it. So I must use the base, okay. That's still good. Especially given that I can cast... Well, we'll actually get to that. Oh, rituals and activations. Oh. Is this like for... I don't know what that's supposed to be. Okay. Death is not a way to exclude. You know, like I could get skill training. Something if I really wanted to. Honestly, whether I end up getting crafting or diplomacy, I also plan to not get master in anything except Arcana, just so I can spread around some expert. So let's look at some other feats. Look at the class feats. And actually, I'm going to over here for that. Okay. So, I already know that I wanted at 4th Arcane Evolution. Get rid of dedication feats. At 6... I think was an... Oh no, I wanted Advanced Bloodline. And then at 8, did I have a set one? I think this is the one where I didn't... Yeah, this is the one where I didn't have a clear idea. Cross-blooded evolution was a good idea. But I don't think... Hmm. Like, Anointed Ally would be good. I already did Tap into Blood. Cantrip Expansion isn't horrible. Let's look at the other options. Elemental Fury is fine. Zone fire damage for spell rank. You gain +2 deception. To return your status bonus to saving throws for 1 round. None of those are really great. In Draconic literally is the same, just as the Imperial, but worse. You get +1 to AC on you or one target. Something's kind of odd in this song. Anyway, and this one's just, I guess the benefit is that you can do it on someone else, whereas this one is you. Just you. Cantrip expansion. I could do a Blood Rising. Once your foe, you generate blood magic effect you know, even if you're already in effective blood magic. Target must be either you or the creature that triggered Blood Rising. Blood magic against you bonus to AC, or the saving throw that bonus applies to yourself. The effect has a duration. Blood Rising ain't bad, because it means I can get things from being targeted by junk. Which, being in the back line, I'm more likely to be targeted by spells. However, I like this song, which is why I put it on the list, but I realize this actually might be very annoying to some people. So let's remove it. Because it's got some very weird sounds going on. I mean, I could do a meta magic, or a spell shape. Standard for increasing spell range, has a range of touch. Yeah. Hidden can be nice. Huh. I'm not actually going to be doing this, so. Because I'm not going to be in combat. Split shot. Split shot could be really good. defeat a second target. Both targets. Second target spell does half the amount of damage it would. No effects beyond the initial damage. Not bad, honestly. Each person have damage takes 26 damage from a spell. Damage type concentration of your bloodline. If you cast an arcane spell, you do force damage. And spell, you do great damage. If you cast a cold spell, mental. If you cast a primal spell, fire. Spell relay could be interesting. You are immune to the effects of your own spells. The next action you take is to cast a spell with an area. You aren't affected by the spell even if you are in the area. That's also very nice. Sadly, that doesn't allow you to do it to other people, which is honestly, I feel like the best reason to do that. But being able to nuke yourself is nice. It's nice about, I just realized energy ward, while the spell does have to deal energy damage. Oops, go away. It doesn't have to deal you don't get resistance to the type of energy damage it dealt, which is good, because, like, if you're fighting a, like, fire dragon, you don't want resistance to cold damage. What's interesting is, like, I feel like every other level I know what I want except for 8. Bloodline resistance might just be nice. At this point I'm feeling cantrip expansion or bloodline resistance. I mean, it's nice. You fight a lot of things with spells. I mean, disrupted spells are whatever. Like, if you're casting next to someone, if I'm casting next to someone, I'm in much bigger trouble. I also do like reach spell. Actually, yeah, reach spell. I just realized my character is going to be a coward. I'm going to try and stay as far away from things as possible, so we're actually going to do that one. It does take an action, right? Yeah. Now, for general feats, there was one I wanted, and I know exactly which one this was. Actually, I don't. I think I was deciding between two. It wasn't Fleet. Feather Step is nice. What is this with stamina? Is this an optional rule or something? Game, no. Subsystems. Right? No. Oh, here we are. Building the game. Variant rules. Doesn't look like it. Gonna go stamina? Okay. Let's look at the... because I remember seeing it in Game Master's Guide. Yeah, it's a variant rule here. Is it not in here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Here's what the stamina rule is. They must have just gotten rid of it. It must have just not been popular. Dual class PCs. Ancestry background is normal. Then when you get to stuff which is in class, like 2 classes, everything from each class except hit points and stirring skills. Blah. I can see the reasoning for this. It would basically be, yeah, I mean, as it said, like, if you're playing, like, with 2 players and you need to have that range of options, I could see it being worthwhile, but... Ancestry Paragon? Most creatures have some elements of function. Identify more strong with their class or unique personality. History to the point that it's a full class for a game or ancestral background, major theme. And 1 ancestry feat. Character starts with 2. Ancestry background have a bit more versatility and power. Their extra abilities are usually limited to the themes. Unlikely to affect the imbalance. Okay. Alignment. Point buy. Oh, yeah, okay. That doesn't actually work as well. Stamina, here we are. Reduced by damage, but character choices the stamina points first. Oh, this. I've seen this somewhere. So, yeah, so it's... Oh, I know where I've seen this. It's actually a core part of Starfinder. That's why. Or at least, if it's not a core part of Starfinder, the people who I listened to a podcast where people were playing Starfinder, and they used the stamina system. Damage, heal spells, points, not stamina points, and the action described below. Stamina points, not hit points. After a full night's rest, hit points still determine whether the character remains conscious. This against the number of stamina points and hit points, indicating the second and third column of table 421 at first level. Normal class HP, stamina, hit points. Got it. So basically your hit points are split, and then you get more stamina. Got it. Okay. I just kept seeing stamina, and I was very confused about what that was. Oh yeah, this was one I was thinking of. That was another one that I thought might be good for my character. Twice as many hit points from resting. I remember. I was thinking of Incredible Initiative. Although Incredible Initiative really isn't very good. Especially if you don't have just a high perception already. Which sorcerers do not. What does it say your perception? Maybe over here? The main page? No. Oh, right here. I'm dumb. Okay. Yeah, I think sorcerers only get expert. So +2 is basically actually that's not terrible, because that is basically going up in a proficiency rank. But only for initiative. I still like Feather Step. Ride could be fun. No, never mind. You see about your primitive, temporary fix. Used by you or an adjacent creature until the item takes damage again. Still functions as a shoddy item of its type. If it's a magic item or another item with activation, it can't be activated together, but can be used for normal functions such as striking with a weapon or using a shield with a block with a shield. This activity restores no hit points, so the item is easily destroyed. Once the item is repaired normally, so it's no longer broken. Got it. So it basically is treated as not broken, even though it's got low HP. And it could be useful. I'm honestly thinking Fleet or Featherstep. The reason Featherstep is because as a tiny creature, if I get caught on difficult terrain and I can't, like, step away, I would be in trouble. Which is why I was thinking Featherstep. Then again, the main reason I was thinking of not doing Featherstep has nothing to do with how good it is or whether it's necessary, and everything to do with the fact that I don't know how often Tantus isn't going to even bother with difficult terrain. Still need my last skill feat. I actually think it'll be a good idea to come over... Oh, whoops. I moved it to the side so I can read from it. Let's put it back over here. Okay. Let's come over here to feats. General feats. Filter options, traits. Want skill minus. So I just want to see the general feats, which... No, that's not what I want. I want skill feats. So things that are skill. I'm curious if this will work. Let's also go no to lore. Yeah, assurance, dubious knowledge, skill training. Automatic knowledge. Roll landing. True perception. Okay. Yeah, so this doesn't surprise me, but I wanted to see which ones didn't have a skill associated with them, and the list is very short. Dubious knowledge is the one which I'm most interested in. No, automatic knowledge. So let's do automatic knowledge. I'm wondering, actually, spellcasting, which does remind me, I do need to go, no, not that. It should be under spells, focus spells, sorcerer. Extend blood magic. That's what it's called. I have ancestral memories. And extend blood magic. Not quick sort, pocket library. On the wrong one. During the spell, you can call forth when you attempting a recall knowledge check using your chosen skill. This is part of the action to recall knowledge. You must have free hand to do so. Plus one bonus to recall knowledge checks. Roll a critical failure on the check, you get a failure instead. The roll is successful, and the subject is created. Gain additional information or context about the creature once you reference a book from your pocket library. The spell ends. Perfect. Okay. So basically, the reason this is interesting is because I can do pocket library. It's when attempting a recall knowledge check using your chosen skill. And then I have... This just allows me to just make checks on anything and get bonuses. I can always pick Arcane to recall knowledge. Whether or not I cast Pocket Library, I still have the... What am I thinking of? It should be the bloodline. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. It was Tap into Blood. Duh. Attempt a recall knowledge. Can use Arcane instead. Maybe not, actually, because Tap into Blood is a action. My thought was I could use... oh wait, I already had automatic knowledge. Duh. So I need a new one. Choose a skill you're an expert in that has recall knowledge. Okay, so I couldn't do both at the same time. It's still good, though. Automatic knowledge for Arcane is still good for identifying simple creatures. In fact, it will probably let me prevent from using like Pocket Library and stuff if I don't need it, because I'll get automatic successes. Okay, that's fine. Preserving spells is also a very good idea. But I can then cast Pocket Library, get the +1, and then do... How long does... Send Blood Magic last? I'm actually curious about next action. Let's see if this says anything about this. Okay, spells can vary as you cast cantrips. Some rules refer to cast a spell activity, such as if the next action is cast a spell. Any spell qualifies as a character while you're casting. Some rules refer to cast a spell activity. characters of the spell of those spells are casting. You can use it on reactions then, potentially. Use an action that specifies its next activity that includes a strike wouldn't count. Oh. Hold on. Subordinate actions. Okay, this actually means something. Hold on, I need to look into my build now. When attempting a recall knowledge check using your chosen skill. Happen to blood might not count. Because tap into blood is an action which uses the recall knowledge. At least automatic knowledge would technically work with this. Because you can use the recall knowledge action as a skill with that skill as a free action once per round. So I could do it just as a free action, but tap into blood is an action that uses recall knowledge, so I might not be able to do that. Rules as written. I'm sure allowed to use a simpler action using one of the basic actions, and this in a different circumstance with different effects. The subordinate action has normal traits and effects, but is modified in a way that in the listed larger action. It tells you if you can stride up to half your speed. Stride up to half your speed alters the normal distance you can move in a stride. The stride would still have the move trait, still trigger reactions that occur based on movement, and so on. The subordinate action doesn't gain any other traits. Any of the traits of the large action, unless specified. An action that allows you to use a subordinate action doesn't require you to spend more actions or reactions to do so. That cost is already factored in. Using an activity is not the same as using any of its subordinate actions. For example, the quickened condition you get from the haste spell lets you spend an extra action each turn to stride or strike, but you couldn't use the extra action for an activity that includes a stride or strike. If you use the action that's specified, if the next action uses a strike, an activity that includes a strike wouldn't count because the next thing you do... Okay, it might work. So, because in this case you are actually attempting a recall knowledge check with tap into blood, this is confusing. It's technically tap into blood as an action. Pow. But because of the way the spell works, when attempting a recall knowledge check using your chosen skill. This is part of the action to recall knowledge. You must have made free. Because what the other thing was saying is you can't use something that has it a subordinate to replace something. So if something for example, if you have a claw, like this is to prevent recursion, clearly. Like if you have a claw attack, or sorry, if you have a claw attack, and you have something that allows you to strike 3 times, but it doesn't specify like what, 2 extra thing to strike 3 times. You can't then, and then you have another thing that allows you to spend 3 actions to strike 4 times, or something. While that has strike as subordinate, you can't put that in the place of the other. Whereas this is more altering something. Well, if the next action you use is a strike. It wouldn't work. Make sure that includes a strike wouldn't count. Okay. So, it still might work, because it's not saying as part of a recall knowledge. It says, or this is part of the action to recall knowledge, which is a little bit more broad. Because it's not saying using the recall knowledge, like when you use the recall knowledge action. It's saying it's part of the recall knowledge action, meaning I'm gonna have to talk to Tantus about this, but if so, then I'll probably switch out Pocket Library. Actually, I still might not, because it's still good. So I could still do it with the other thing, but yeah, it's to prevent abuse, because like if you have something that says like add +2 to your next strike, and then you try and do something that allows you to strike 3 times, and it defeats the purpose of, like, it basically, and I see what that's trying to do, but this still does one action. It doesn't say the next, which is why it just says it was part. So it's a sequence. So you use one action, which then uses the next action. Meaning that action still gets used. But it's not the next action. That's my ruling, at least. Okay, so I already used automatic knowledge. Let me... Let's go back to skills. Let's try Arcane again. Honestly, Hidden Magic... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm doing Hidden Magic. Because sometimes I might just want to be a ferret. Not a ferret carrying a bunch of magical items. There we go. And Feather Step. Because I can ride people, so I don't need to move faster. Oh, and I still need my Ancestry feat. Another one I want. Is it Scurry? Yeah, this one. Okay. Spells. So, when I get 3rd level spells, this is going to be my... Alright, not Bloodline, S. It's going to be a signature spell. Oh, that's why. So I get one more, so I end up getting 4... Not 34, 4. Let me look for hero fast. Nope, over here. And class, features, here. So level 8, it'll be 4 across the board. So now I need to copy Force Barrage. Not Frost. Force. So what, how do I, is it possible to cast this at like a higher level? Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, that's easier than I thought. I don't need to label them as label them as signature spells. I do like to label the bloodline spells. I did something and it broke everything. Apparently this has a browser built in. Good to know. Okay. Can you stop warning me? So now you're a signature. Cool. And you're a signature. There we go. That's helpful. Library has, yeah, 3rd. So when I get 3rd level spells, I can pick that one up as my signature. Because you have to pick up a spell at that level. Meaning I can actually pick up Pocket Library as its signature because it can be cast at that level. So Pocket Library is technically my 3rd level one. And Force Barrage is my 1st level one. And Illusory Creature is my 2nd level one. Cool. Well, let's get an extra 3rd level spell. Is there... No. Cabin. Oral Scourge. No. I'm not going for water. I'm going for, like, force. Elemental absorption sounds like it could work. Resistance 5 to damage dealt by the effects of the chosen element. Choose water, also gain resistance to cold. As usual. Spelled multiple effects such as resistance. Only the effect associated with the elemental you choose. Figure out how much damage you have prevented with the spell. There's 2 action activity, which has the concentrate trait. And the trait matching the element you choose. This is damage equal to the amount you've stored. Useful. You reach into a creature's mind and extract knowledge of a word. Choose a word to excise when you cast the spell. The word must be a mundane word, not a proper noun. Not a word. What is this from? Ghost King, okay. Target forgets any words you remove from the spell. Jeez, this is weird. Okay, I'm good. Not really worth it. I could go for something like Fireball. Ghostly Weapon? Gravity Well? All creatures objects in the area move towards the center depending on the reflex saving throw. False rules force movement. If there is not enough space near the center of the sphere, the creature and objects near its center move first. And others move as far as they can without being blocked up to the amount set by the saving throw. Okay, so it's a one-time pull-in. Which is actually kind of nice. I'm actually probably going to take that one. Especially because that fits the idea of the character I'm going for, which is more telekinetic and force and movement and stuff. The telekinetic maneuver is more of a... is more of a scalpel, whereas this will be more of a hammer. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I think I get haste. Oh wait, I need one more second level spell, I just realized. But I'll get to that in a second. I needed... Right, that's what I wanted to look at. Feats. Imperial Bloodline. Third is haste and translocate. I need those two. Oops. So I'll also go for the fourth. Okay, there it is. Okay. So this will be Bloodline. This will also be Bloodline. Let's add second in here for now, just so I can look at the second level ones. Burrow Ward. Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. Cauterized Wound. 1 fire damage. This does, it can attempt to recover from persistent bleed. The lower DC particularly effective assistance. Deafness could be good. Empty pack. Render every item inside. Okay, that's the one where it's like a illusion. Got it. Extract poison. Attempt to counteract the poison. Just as you transpose into a weapon you are holding. Falsify heat. You veil the signs of fires of vitality, attempting to target's apparent body temperature. This illusion applies to all senses. Here's that. Okay. Yeah, something with a minion trait. Okay. Doesn't work for what I was thinking. Create a fire that burns without fuel. You sustain the spell, you can levitate the flame up to 10 feet. Then, if then you'll assume. Okay, so this is like a flaming sphere. It's 5 to physical, except for adamantine. That actually is pretty good. Buffing would be nice. Let's be real, I should probably get... No, I was planning to wait till 4th level to get invisibility. Which I might as well do now. Because really all I need to do is change this to a 4. Well. I mean... Hold on. Oh, actually, can I just drop it? There we go. I have to drop it there. That's good to know. Because I just figure... Actually, no. The 2nd level version is better. Because I don't plan to use a hostile action while I'm invisible. Yeah, so I'll do that. Mirror Image didn't get... Yeah, Mirror Image didn't get a update. There is something similar. I don't remember what it was called, though. At least I thought there was. Swarm Web. Shared invisibility might be a good one for third. Book of Colors, maybe? You're dazzled while adjacent to it. Well, hits the target with a melee attack, will save. Attacker is infected, attacker is blinded, attacker is stunned. Still think it should be around here, so probably... Let's also look in the core. Not skills, spells. Okay. Spell list Arcane. Dizzying Colors, maybe? Dizzying Colors. Creatures based on their will save. Okay, so no, so that's color spray. Great food, deafness, spell magic, embed message enlarge. Everlight, false vitality, floating flame, gecko grip. Knock, Laughing Fit, Marvel's Mount Mist, Noise Blast. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I guess they don't have an equivalent. Annoying. Yeah. Interesting. It is a good spell. So 1 and 4, 3, 2 on a d6, 1 and 2, 1 and 3 on a d6. Attack fails to hit your AC, but doesn't critically fail. Destroys damage but has no additional effect. The attack would normally have an effect on a failure. Attack roll is a critical success and would hit one of your images when the image is destroyed, and the attack roll becomes a success against you. Still good. Especially since I'm squishy. So yeah, okay. That's also one that might be fun to take. Splinter Volley. That's wood, yeah. Okay. Sudden Bolt? Ah, got it. Electricity. Transform your Eidolon into your identical twin. Eidolon, okay. You can learn it. What's the point? Now you steal a spell from your foe, ripping them from your foe's shadow to stow them in an ephemeral pocket in the shadow plane. You gain temporary spell slots, which you can fill only by stealing a spell. Weird. I think I'm good. Water walking would also be a good one. I also need to think of like first level spells that have higher level casting. Does Charm have higher level? It does. Level 1's usually fine. Probably going to finish this up. Well, I could just take a break. Wait a second. Okay. Shafu. Oh yeah, that was a fun one. Organ Sight. Interesting. Completely surround a large or smaller creature in a mobile illusory wall, trapping it inside a false prison. It can't escape. No other creature can see or feel these walls. The target can't see anything outside of the illusory wall. The target can attempt a will save when the spell is cast. Each time it attempts to interact or escape the walls, and each time something from outside the wall affects the target. Okay, so it's an illusion spell. I didn't want a ton of illusion. I mostly want, like, force stuff. Is there a damage type? No. Semi-solidified thought. Area becomes difficult terrain similar to shallow bog. Each round the creature starts to turn the area. It must attempt fortitude save against shifting waves of thought. On a failure, it takes a minus 10 for certain speed until they leaves the area. Weird. Shadow projectile is pretty good. Yep. You are another creature attacks. A creature or fails a deception diplomacy. Let me get rid of this. I don't need thunderstorm noises. Another creature which can be you. The triggering attack or skill check. You alter the target's memories to recall the creature you choose. Oh gosh, I'm so taking this. That totally sounds like my little shifty character. Slow is also a good idea. No, not what I thought. Time jump. Turn across the battlefield and blink of an eye, you gain 2 actions, each of which must be used to leap, stand, step, or stride. At an appropriate speed, you can add burrow, climb, or fly, or swim to the list. While you take these actions, time pauses. All other creatures... Oh, yes. Triggered by move actions. Section is complete. Time starts again. The Necro seems to have suddenly teleported. Leaving forward time is disorienting, so if you use time jump again within 1 minute, using the spell, you become stupefied for a minute. Yeah, we're taking that. I would like 1 attack spell. Some kind? Time Pocket. Where are these from? Dark Archives, that makes sense. You fling the item forward time and link it to the future of the creature holding it. The item disappears. The spell ends, the item reappears with the creature that was holding it when you cast the spell. You hold on, otherwise it falls to the ground. Tempest Cloak. Falling wind, making difficult approach. Wind creates difficult terrain surrounding the target. Target also gains +2 circumstance bonus to its AC against physical ranged attacks. The sound of the storms make it easier for the target to ignore anything it doesn't want to hear, granting +1 to all defenses against auditory effect. Yep. Yep. Defense spell. Need it. Well, I guess I don't have a offense, but I can still do like haste, time jump, and Tempest Cloak. Oh, and Force Barrage, actually. That's a good point. So I do technically have an attack at 3rd level. He's really distracted. Fascinated. No. Percussive Impact. Oh. Let's make a spell attack roll. Deal 40 bludgeoning plus Sonic. Interesting. Oh, levitate. Spend interact action to stabilize itself and negate the penalty for the remainder of its turn. Change to a fixed object or terrain of suitable stability. It can move across the surface by climbing. The surface is vertical like a wall, or crawling if the surface is horizontal, such as a ceiling. A willing creature. Okay, never mind. Grasping Marsh. Poison damage. Yeah. I mean, the big thing is that I want more non-standard attack spells and stuff. I mean, that's why I went for, like, Telekinetic Maneuver, Force Barrage. Probably going to be very common for me to use Force Barrage. Okay, let's look at 4th level spells now. I need 3 4th level spells. Location within range, even to your sight. Can't move. As Drake. Yeah, that's probably a good one. Chromatic Armor. Attainment. The target of containment is unwilling. Target escapes the field. Field has normal effect. Creation. Spelling Globe is pretty good. Veneration. I might pick that one up. Target becomes concealed and has no scent, can't bleed. Target creature in this form is affected by shatter. So a creature or an untinted object. Transparent invisible wall. Creature on one side of the wall invisible. Neat. I also gotta remember the idea of, like, altering things. Because my GM would be pretty down with, I want this, but this type of damage. Oh, Phantasmal Killer. Yeah, this is probably gonna be one I get. Yes. Core rulebook, okay. Phantasmal image of the most fearsome creature imaginable to the target. When spells target can see killer. Mental damage and frightened. So afraid it might die. It must have been save. If the target fails, it dies. On a successful fortitude save, the target takes 120 mental damage, or 12d6 mental damage. It is fleeing until the end of the next turn, frightened 4. Jeez. It's not even rare. I'm not sure this for my character, though. My character won't just scare people to death. Illusory magical double that physically looks and behaves similar to the target. So into moving, interacting. Duplicate is your minion. Yeah, okay. There's some weird ones over here. Vision of Death. This is more what I would think. Yeah. Vision of Death is more what I want. You swing a weapon you're holding. Move magically more pleasant to duplicate. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's whatever. Resting your sweeps instantly moves you to safety. The target is energized by good fortune and it spreads it to others as long as they keep winning. Against the quickened, you shoot for one round. If the target or one of the allies within 20 feet gets a critical success on an attack roll against a significant foe, I forgot the critical success becomes quickened if they weren't already. Duration is extended by another round. Creatures quickened by the spell use extra action to step or stride. If a full round passes without the target, one of the allies critically succeeding on an attack roll, the winning streak ends. Interesting. That actually could be a fun one. Shapestone or rough shape of your choice. Oh no, okay, so that's solid fog. No. Choose a spell and name it aloud, and you're just immune to it. Interesting. Soft landing. First creature. Whenever you target powerful, you can use your extra to attempt to counteract the effect. Okay. Physical damage and rebounding to your attacker. You can resist 10 against physical damage. Trigger attack deals. It takes 5 damage of the same type. Planar tether. Just as a creature is about to attack you, you assault them with jarring illusions completely surrounding their eyes, blinding flashes of motion and color. When the spell is complete, you gain the Overload Vision reaction. And once you use this direction, the spell ends. Oh, okay. The attack roll against you, dazzled, blinded. Okay. That's kind of like a preparatory defense spell. Yeah, I'm trying to do more like time and force and telekinetic kind of things. Rather than illusions. I did do illusory creature, but there's a reason for that. Liminal doorway. Rest both the deep, some water, and mental. Oh, makes them think they're drowning. Yeah. Oh, flicker. Stand the spell to teleport this way. Vision of Death is heightened +1, so I might do that one if I do one. Or if I do a... But I'm honestly thinking Veneration might be better. Take a status penalty equal to your drain value on constitution-based checks such as Fortitude. You also lose a number of hit points equal to your level. Times the drain value. And you become drained 3. You're the level character, you lose 9. And it only goes away on a rest. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do it in Veneration. Doomed means they die more easily. The dying value, which your die is reduced to your doom value, your maximum dying value is reduced to 0, you instantly die. Yeah, and Veneration is going to be signature. I think I might get rid of Visions of Death. No, that's fine. That's like a telepathy thing. That's totally down with what the idea I'm going for. Actually, I'm curious, is Shift Plane illusion? No, it's mental. Very sharp coral growths. Jump up from the ground. Third no longer burst if the centers of all 3 bursts are underwater. Okay. Yeah. No. Chromatic Ray. One fire. Enemy magic effect depends on the ray's color. Make a spell attack. If you hit, roll 1d4 to see which beam you cast. The ray deals damage. That damage is doubled on a critical hit. Any additional trait that apply to the ray are listed in parentheses. Interesting. 8 to 1 to 4 above and 5 to 6. Interesting. Minor visual, clumsy. Visual form for 1 hour. Strike. Classic edition, its features revert to normal. Strike statistics, except the damage type can change bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Target attempts to use any manipulate action to see. Ooh, it's not bad. That's always the worst part. Oh, Vampire Feast, what's this? Oh. That could be a good one. I didn't want to do Tempest Cloak. I think I'm still going to keep Tempest Cloak. I might just flavor it. I don't really like Vision of Death for this character. Let's go back and do a different one. Enervation is just good. Especially because the thing it affects future casts of the same thing. So something I can do is put something lower down. Kinetic. Telepathy, which is 4th. Might be worth doing, actually. I can have force. Seems to only... well... bludgeoning... yeah. So it doesn't search based off text inside. Rare bludgeoning. Alright. Embrace different Stratification. The idea is I can also, like, learn one spell a day with the arcane whatever. Wait. I have 4. Okay. We're good then. I'm dumb, I think. Oh yeah, pick telepathy. Yeah. I think we're gonna end it here, though. I've been streaming for a while. I'm fading a little bit, I can tell. So... thank you all very much for watching. If you liked, you can follow. If you really liked, you can subscribe. If you need more convincing, I'll be here tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. PDT. For those of you on YouTube, you can subscribe over here. And then find another video up there. Yeah. Next, I'll probably get my character to 13, and then to 20. We'll see how long those two take. Bye-bye.